Madam Secretary, thank you for taking your time for me.
Sure, it's my pleasure.
So, when I read your name card, I find out that the family affairs are positioned in the Ministry of Culture and Innovation. Why so?
We call our ministry as a ministry of the future because it includes three main areas: the family, the culture and the innovation. If we would like to keep our nation, we have to give further and further our culture, and we can do it in our family. So that's why we have to protect our families and make them stronger, to enable them to take our culture forward in decades. And how we can do it if we are very good in innovation, and we, Hungary as a country, can be protected if we are innovative and we can find out a new way of thinking. So that's why these three main areas are included in one ministry. And if Hungary would like to be in the future, we need to focus on these three main areas.
I have had a possibility to learn about Hungary's family affairs for a couple of years, and about 2 years ago I had an honor to interview one of your predecessors, then Family Minister, Mrs. Katalin Novak, who is today the President of Hungary. So it seems that the family is in the core of Hungarian politics and policy making.
Yes, that's right. In 2010, when the family-friendly shift was announced, and from now on we are very much focusing on families and putting them into the middle, and the Hungarian government is focusing very hard on family affairs. And the family-friendly shift is based on two main pillars. One is the mindset, in the change in mindset. So from 13 years now we are really focusing on the families, and we are telling to everyone that family is a value, and if you have to protect this value, and you have to protect your family, you have to respect your wife, your husband, and we would like to encourage people to have children and more children, because living in a big family, it's a strong value. So this is the mindset. But the other main pillar is the tool set, what we set up in the last 13 years. This tool set consists of more than 30 measures that were elaborated during the 13 years. And this relates to housing policy, that we support couples for having houses or flats. This relates to financial support, what we can give to the families, mainly through the tax system, and this also helps the freedom of decision, that we enable the families, and I say families because not only the mothers but the fathers as well, to be at home with the children if they would like to be, or they can choose to go back to work if they wish, but we want them to have this real freedom of decision. So this is the main pillars of our family policy, and this has not changed in the past 13 years. And as it was said, our Prime Minister, we will have work in the future as well. We did a lot. In Europe, the total fertility rate increased the most among the European countries here in Hungary. So we are very proud of them. That shows that our family-friendly system works. But we still have a lot to do, so we have to continue these efforts, because if Hungary would like to be on the map of Europe, we have to go further and support families and put everything in support of the families.
I have been told during this conference about your tax exemption for mothers, so tell me something about that.
During this 13 years, we renovated our tax system and family-friendly support system, which is based on the workforce. So if you are working, you receive more support from the state than if you are not working. How we can do it? If we reform the tax system. So Now we have several supports for youngs to encourage them to have children, and we have tax benefits for those who are already having children. So, for example, those mothers who giving birth to a child under the age of 30, they receive personal income tax exemption. If you have one child, you receive a certain amount of tax benefit, and this is increased with the number of the child, so you receive more and more tax benefit if the number of your children is increasing, and after having 4 children or more, the mothers do not have to pay personal income tax in a lifelong basis. So that's why that is how we would like to encourage families to have lot of children and live in big families.
So a mother, a woman with 4 children will never pay taxes anymore.
Personal income tax, yes.
Okay.
She will not have.
Madam Secretary Agnes Hornung, thank you very much for this interview, and I will take your points, your policy-making ideas to my friends in Finland, and I look forward that we would be in Finland at some point, at least close to your policies for families here. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much as well. Thanks.
Ja näin siis valtiosihteeri, joka mielenkiintoisella tavalla on istutettuna kulttuuri- ja innovaatioministeriöön. Valtiosihteeri Agnes Hornung täältä Budapestista lähettää varmasti terveiset Suomenkin hallitukselle, mitä voisi tehdä perheiden eteen.